All right, it's on. Over here in the bottom left, we have the one, the only.
Ensnare.
Over here at the top right, the very aggressive Zerg. He's been really impressing us since game number 2 here. They call him
Kyrix.
Now the map is Steps of War. This map can be pretty tough if you're getting rushed and you're not ready for it.
Yeah. You know, the rush style just has worked very well against this area. Even in the first game, I'm surprised at how well it worked for how far behind he got. It was really interesting stuff you really never do see. And I don't really suggest people try it at home because I have a feeling it's not really going to work out for you like it works out for Kyrix. But definitely something that we can learn from and watch in awe of. Wow, so you're actually having success being this aggressive against these Terran players that can really defend up a position very well.
First scouting SCV is on the way out.
That's right. I would say scout early, scout often against Kyrix because this guy could be attacking you anytime from, 5 minutes on.
A little bit of a late barracks here.
And that racks up at the...
he's going to make the eBay over here. That's why.
Okay. It is a good move. Definitely blocks that expansion for quite a while.
Yeah, in case you guys are confused, of course, Zerg wants to make a hatchery here. Terran can just cancel the buildings, so he just halfway makes an engineering bay. And then when the Zerglings start to attack it, he finally cancels it. That allows him to get a lead.
That is right. And SCV going back down. Probably wants to add more health onto that eBay.
Yeah.
And there he goes. He won't finish it, of course.
No, do not finish it.
No, that would be bad. Now, Ensnare has kind of just started his refinery. It's a little bit late. This tells me he's going to make a Marine before an add-on, obviously. And probably throw up that second depot pretty quickly as well.
And as you can see, the eBay is almost complete. And then he just leaves.
I think Ensnare is probably a little bit shaken right now. He's got some really great Zergs on his team in his house. He's got TLO in that house. On his team, he's got Xeno, who we saw just amazing games from the other day. And then he plays against someone who has a style unlike any other Zerg that we've seen in the GSL. And I think he may be shaken just a little bit right here. He's like, oh, I'm a top 4 player. What is happening here?
Well, this is a guy that's so used to either winning or ending in second or third or fourth, that to be in a situation like this where you get dominated so badly in the round of 16 in that last game, and he really was.
Yeah.
He was behind for basically the entire game. That can be tough.
Yeah. We see the Zerglings removing this engineering bay, but Kyrix is doing something rather peculiar.
Uh-oh.
Double gas.
Dun, dun, dun.
And...
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, but the SCV gets in.
Spots it.
Sees double gas. No, he didn't.
No, he doesn't know.
He didn't see, but he did see the double gas. He saw 2 geysers being made, so...
Well, OGS is pretty smart.
Yeah.
Now,
oh, look at the bunker. He is making a bunker, and that means he saw the double gas. He's like, uh-oh, this must be a trillion billion Banelings. But he didn't see the layer, and that is so important.
God.
Because if he prepares for Banelings and we see, let's say, Mutalisks, guess what? Anti-Baneling and Anti-Mutalisk are 2 totally different things, so...
This is very interesting. It looks like he will go for 1 base Muta.
Yeah, I do think so.
We'll see when he gets the Spire.
We'll have to see, though, man. This guy, he surprised us once, and the Spire is going up.
Oh, there it is. The glare on
there
this
it
monitor
is. I know.
sometimes.
We have some bad glare today.
It's that light they shine on us.
The light that makes us handsome.
The handsome beams
light.
They
it's
shoot on
magical.
us. So, he is actually going to go for a Muta Rush. Now, it does appear as though the Zerg is preparing entirely for a Baneling bust.
Yeah. I mean, you scout 2 gases and no layer, and you might think that.
Now, this is going to be tough. He's going to try to fake it and run right into these Hellions.
And I think we're actually going to see a lot of Hellions. He is making that reactor on the barracks. Factory sitting right there.
Spire almost done. It doesn't appear as though Zerg is prepared.
When the Spire does finish, he's going to pop about 4 mutas. 5th one going to be a little bit later.
Okay, engineering bay on the way. As for Marines, we have what? About 7 Marines coming out here. That's just not enough to deal with these mutas.
Yeah, that's quite right.
He's just buying time.
Especially with speedlings in there. Doing some good damage, softening those up.
Now he has to be like, wait a minute, I don't see anything. I don't. It is. Oh, he's gonna get these overlords.
Yeah, that's quite bad. But the mutas are making right now. Take a look at the production screen. We have 6 mutas making right now. 4 of them pop out. As well as those other 2 had to be a little bit later. And here come the mutas.
Uh-oh.
With the Zerglings in combination, they're doing quite well. Is he going to take out the medevac first or target the Marines? Looks like he's going to target the Marines, chase the medevac later. And Kyrix looking to be in a decent position right now for sure.
He's going to regroup the mutas, then go out and try to harass, which he's doing right now.
And harassing at this point, once you've already killed that many Marines, once you've already killed a medevac, is going to make you feel quite good. You're going to be able to really poke around. Notice the amount of turrets that Ensnare's had to make. You definitely don't want to make that many turrets this early, but he is making an armory. Does look like he wants to go ahead and get a Thor out to help prevent any mutalisk harass.
And as you can see, he has enough mutas to just straight up engage this.
He's just going for it, but the Viking going to deal a lot of damage from far away. A couple mutas going down already, and off of just the main gas, it's kind of scary to lose any mutas, I have to say. I don't know if it's worth trading it for those Marines. I think I would wait, get my economy going even more, just hit what I can, but try not to lose any mutas because your expansion obviously going to be quicker. You've already killed a lot. You don't really need to kill more. He's not going to attack you anytime soon.
The Viking, one of the slower units in the game, cannot escape from the mutalisks if it's overextended itself.
That's right. You got to be very careful with those.
In fact, the Viking pilot is... No, that's the Banshee pilot. It's a she. We can't tell what gender the Viking pilot is.
It's probably a girl like Samus Aran. I think it's a guy all game, and then Justin Bailey. Oh my god, it's a girl.
Well, the mutas are continuing to do some more damage here. Now flying out.
And, well, you know, he's taking a lot of damage on him, losing some here and there. But again, you really want that critical mass of mutas. It's somewhere around, you know, 15 mutas. When you get up around that many, you start to feel invincible as a Zerg player because anywhere he goes, you can counter his main and kill a lot of stuff. He needs a big army to deal with that. You know, missile turrets alone don't really do it when you get that many. So imagine if he lost no mutas so far. He would have a lot more than he has now. Right now, he has, well, looks like he has 7, but he would have maybe 11 or so. So he'd be very close, and it looks like it is time to attack. Those Banelings are going to pop out and die. That cannot make him happy. Ooh, one makes it.
Terrence pushing. Not entirely clear if the Zerg is prepared.
Only 6 Zerglings and 7 mutas right now, and 1 Bane. It's kind of scary, but the drone's coming out as well, and here we go. He's going to want to hit the Marines with that Baneling, but cannot do it. Flies right in those Marines, losing all of the Marines. Yes, he does. The drones doing great damage along with the Queen, but the Thor is going to be what really does the damage here.
The Thor is still in this.
The SCV can't find a place to repair the Thor. Drones and a Queen take out that Thor, and wow.
Wow. That was a nice save.
Kyrix. Wow, that is actually quite impressive. Let's take a look at these supplies, see how our players are doing. It is Kyrix at 61 and Ensnare at 49. Wow, I tell you, it's not every day we see a Thor die to drones in a situation where it matters.
Yeah, no kidding.
That is something pretty rare.
Nice save. I was actually pretty sure he was dead.
That is how you make units until the last possible second taste. You kill stuff with your drones.
He didn't even lose that many, too, which is what's kind of crazy.
I thought he was going to lose more to that Thor, but it had already taken a good deal of damage. Now we do have a lot of Banes out. In fact, this little army moving out by Terran, and here we go in the middle of the map.
The Thor. Gonna get straight by legs.
He's gonna Bane that Thor. No!
Oh.
And he is looking to do some more damage here, and Ensnare might be in a lot of trouble. This is actually huge. Kyrix going for the kill here. Doing a lot of damage to his economy. Oh, this is huge. Kyrix is in a great position. just killing whatever he can with his hyper-aggressive style. And I tell you what, folks, I may not like his ZVP, but his ZVT is something beautiful.
No kidding.
He is just being so aggressive, and Snare has no idea how to deal with it.
And Snare keeps thinking he can go out and win with these small controlled pushes. Doesn't end up happening.
Taking that gold base. Very much
Door
like we
drop.
saw in that other game.
Get that medevac.
Yep. And he can't really drop it off, but the Zerglings will own it up. Gonna drop it off right here, no doubt. Oh, but with 3 mutas there, just targeting the dropship, that Thor is gonna go down for sure. And goodbye, medevac. Goodbye, Thor. And Snare, he is in so much trouble now. He has lost so many units, so many expensive units over and over and over. Keeps thinking this shouldn't be working because no one plays like this. And Snare in a very defensive position, but with this many Banes and Zerglings, looks like Kyrix could do a lot of damage once again.
He does have a bunker here. Not built.
Bashes right through it into the Marine line. Oh, into the SCVs. Goes for the Marines, cleans them up, and after the SCVs, kills more of those. And the economy here, look at it, Siege Tank going down. Kyrix, I don't know how you do it, man, but this is awesome.
We hope you guys asked some great questions on the forum here, because this is a really impressive player. There's a lot we can learn from him here. He's taking out Ensnare. It looks like there's no way Ensnare's going to win this.
Yeah, this is, I am so impressed with the ZVT. It's this cool style. I don't know how long it'll last working with people being able to watch how aggressive it is. But
well, he's got this wild style of aggression. It's not just kind of bold, blind aggression.
Yeah, no,
aggression with a dab of deception.
That's right. He gets an economy up as well against Terran, at least. It's very impressive. Really, you know what I really like about it? He's very decisive. He decides, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to be aggressive in this way. And he goes and he does it. He doesn't second think it and second guess it. And he just goes, man. Second think, yeah.
He doesn't second think it either.
Yeah, man. I don't second think what I say before it comes out of my mouth. But it looks like he has a lot of Banes. He wants to just go ahead and bust Ensnare. He has over twice the supply. Here come the Banelings. Into the supply depot. GG.
Wow.
And Snare out of the tournament in the round of 16. S-Class? Kyrix Zenix?
Kyrix
really?
Zenix in S-Class.
That's wild, man. I don't think anyone in the entire world thought that this was going to occur.
All his friends are down here. They're going crazy. They're swarming towards the booth. Our bouncers will take care of them.
Our bouncer, John, the translator.
Our bouncer, John, translator.
He's much tougher than he looks on TV.
He is. He's a beast.
But that was actually... That really
was
makes
awesome.
you think, man.
Well, you know, I love his play style. It's really unique. And it works, clearly. He's overly aggressive against Protoss, and it works. And then he's got this very kind of shifty mind game play style against the Terrans. Really good at hiding information. And recovering when an attack doesn't work.
I love that he's expanding against the Terrans while he does it. He actually keeps a high economy. And that's what actually makes it beautiful. It is much like July-Zerg in that regard. July would be very aggressive, but at the same time, he will take expansions. When we saw his ZVP, it was kind of just like, hey, I'm all-inning you. Die, please. It's a lot harder to play the style he plays against Terran against Protoss, so maybe that's why. Maybe he just decided on the fly to do it. I don't really know. But I'm going to have a little interview with him in a moment here, so I hope you guys ask some great questions, especially ones I want to know the answer to.
We'll be back in just a minute.